Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading for May 2018. This month I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck and I'm looking into my crystal to give you messages from my spirit guides for May 2018. I don't usually do that here on YouTube. I save it for Vimeo. Because they are popular and many people give me great feedback about the crystals. So I usually do it for the full moons, new moons, and eclipses, but here in May I'm changing it up a bit and looking into the crystal. So remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All of that being said, now onto your May 2018 Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. And the first card you have that shows up here, Libra, is the Page of Pentacles. And this is either a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be an adult or a child. This could be somebody that's youthful or immature, or they could be a child, so just to have to see how they play out. Could even be your rising sign or your moon sign if you have an earth sign in either of those areas. You're going to be going round and round with this person about what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're giving, what they're not giving. Let me just add this too. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles can mean a messenger coming in about money. Doesn't always have to be a person. Your intuition is deepening and you feel like very badly about some gross injustice that's been done to someone. Now, this could be someone you know well, like a child, a family member to you, a close friend, a love, but it could even be a public figure or somebody that's well known in some way. This Page of Pentacles, if it's a person, you may be having a heart-to-heart talk with them because I feel they're worried about something. They may need money, it's possible. So even if you can sound like to you, oh, I know who that is, but they're not an earth sign. Well, you don't know the rising or moon sign usually, unless you know their birth time. Or they could be having an issue with money now in May. So that's a possibility. Some of you may be having a hard time with this person, like they're very insistent about wanting to have things their way. So that can also, I know that's a little weird of a message, but let's put it this way. Because people cards come up as many different things in a general reading, I feel like you're having a bit of contention or issues or problems with this page in May. And I feel like you really want to be the peacemaker and you want there to be peace and resolve. But I feel this Page of Pentacles is too stubborn, too fixed, and wanting things their way at this time. Maybe all the time, but in this particular situation. Some of you, this page may be having problems with arthritis, congestion, headaches. I'm getting a bunch of different things. Now, so it could be an elderly person, even though they're coming up as a page. I feel like you're either going to be lecturing them. Some of you may be instructing them. For some of you, this Page of Pentacles could have serious commitment issues and have difficulty committing to someone. So you may be wanting this, for some of you, this could even be a love relationship that you're interested in and you want to see it go somewhere, but they're not doing anything with it. Or because they're having, commitment phobe. So the next card you have here in the layout is the Queen of Swords, which very likely could be you. This could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Doesn't have to be female, could be male too. You're receiving a lot of insight now. Family is going to be feeling to you like what's important the most coming up, like now and June, maybe even too. Some of you may feel like you need to be professional at this time and you need to inspect something or go over something. These could be documents. These could be architectural plans for a building or a business. They could be plans to formulate a company or business. So think on that message. That's not going to apply to all of you. Do things that are good for your health. Make sure you're taking vitamins and protective measures of any kind you can to build up your immune system and stay healthy in May. I feel some of you Queen of Swords Libras out there are going to feel like you have almost like you have too many things on your plate, or there's a lot of different things that you're going to feel like you have to divide your time and be facing and dealing with. So it's like a lot of different varieties of activities is coming up strongly for many of you. Some of you may be dealing with people that either have to come in or out of institutions. This could be like going into an institution for rehab or physical therapy, or I don't know, some kind of clinic for something. And you may be dealing with, could be jails even, or correctional facilities. You could be dealing with people going in them or getting out of them. That comes up for May also. You know, in May, I really feel like you're going to find that everybody's listening to what you're saying for once. If you're a Libra that always feels like nobody's listening to what you're saying, or you're making good points, or people are misinterpreting you or not hearing you, you're going to have a lot of people listening to what you're saying in May. If you have someone that comes up to you that seems to want to challenge you or fight you in some way or have some kind of argument with you, you are going to win. There's been a lot of little things that have been going on, Libra, that feel like they've been eroding your spirit or annoying you and eating at you like like little fleas for a while. So for some reason, people are listening to what you're saying. If you felt like they haven't been, they're going to. You've got the Five of Swords here, which is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any naysayers, gossipers, detractors, and standing up for yourself, standing up for your rights about something. You know, if you have somebody that wants to take something from you, property, money, I don't know what. It could be ideas, work, inspiration, you know, intellectual property. You are going to stand your ground. You are not going to allow that to happen. There could be some big fight or war or argument that breaks out over this. Could be family, could be at work. I don't know where it's coming from. Like if somebody's trying to threaten you or your position of authority or your position, whatever it is, even if it's authority or not, and challenge you in some way and try to take something of value from you, you're not going to have it. I don't know why it's coming up so strong, Libra, for May, but you may feel like you have yourself in a battle of wits with someone in May. Now, but the good news is, even though you may feel like that sounds like a drag, whatever it is needs to come out and happen for karmic reasons, to clear the air, to make things move, to shift and change. And you're going to win anyway. So don't sweat it and get worked up about it. Just remember this card, and that's the position you need to take when it happens. If you either move to a new building, a new apartment place, a new business, or if you bought one, and it's like, you know, I'm going to say like apartments or something to do with apartments, there may be some problem with crime in the parking lot. I'm getting like car break-ins. I don't know about pickpocketing and purse snatching. That might be going on too. Like thievery's going on in this parking lot. So whoever owns that business or whoever lived there, or if you own it or whatever, they need security there. Like people, security guards, or they need some like really good security system of some sort, surveillance. I'm going to say this. I know you guys are going to get mad at me because you're going to say that's a negative thing to say, but I've got to be honest with you what I get. It's to forewarn you. You have somebody sneaking around behind your back they're doing something sneaky. There's just something sneaking around going around you. Keep your eyes and ears open, okay? Because it's too broad. It's a general reading after all, Libra. I can't pinpoint exactly what they're doing because it's going to be different for all of you, because even though our consciousnesses are united, we're really all one. That's the illusion here, that we're separate people. You need to be forewarned about it, because there's somebody sneaking around, and I feel like you know it already, or you sense it or feel it. So now I'm going to look into the crystal and see what comes up for you for May. Anything to do with calculations, be very careful if you are dealing with writing down numbers or calculating things, bills of sale, or I don't know, your expenses, or calculating something. Because I see you entering numbers in or dealing with numbers, and I feel like you're going to mess up the numbers. So be very, very careful. Or like you could possibly. So be really carefully entering numbers into computer programs or into anything you're doing where you're calculating it out. For some of you, there's going to be a popping the question or an engagement or some kind of promise of marriage going on around you. I don't really feel it's so much you, although some of you it might be, but this could be a son, a daughter, a niece, a nephew. Maybe your siblings are getting remarried. I don't know. There's somebody that's getting engaged, but they're close to you. Somehow they're close to you. Could be you for some of you. I feel like you're going to see some irrational behavior in family members, and I see you wishing that there would be peace and that things would just calm down and settle down. But I feel like there's some like family tensions going on here for some of you in May, not all of you. Some of you may become donators to a cause or benefactors to someone. You could be giving money to someone. Or willing it to them, or putting it in a trust fund, or some great charity. Be careful in love relationships, because there could be someone in a marriage partnership or a love relationship that could blow something out of proportion in May. Like they may be trying to hide something. And so as a deflection tactic, they get mad to cover it. Remember that I said that. Remember that I said that, Libra. So, and also, Libra, don't be surprised if you get some surprise, like somebody could be admiring you from afar. You could get like a weird text message, an email, a letter, an interesting comment. So some of you have somebody that may have their eye on you, romantically speaking. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in getting the Psychic Crystal reading for May 2018 for your sign for download and purchase, you can access these videos by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those May 2018 Psychic Crystal readings. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and it will be the first set of videos listed at the top of that page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested, you can get the special videos I recorded for looking into career and finances, psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac to cover a 12 to 18 month period starting in April of 2018 and going till at least April of 2019, where I pulled 3 cards for your career area of life from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and 3 cards from the Cat Black Golden Tarot deck for your financial area. And then I looked into the crystal for what are the challenges and blessings first for your career and then for your financial area. They're pretty detailed readings and they are 20 minutes long. You can access those by clicking on the other link below this video, and you can also access them on my website video page, which would be the second set of videos listed. You just look for that heading, Career and Finance, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Reading for each sign of the zodiac for April 2018 up till and beyond April of 2019 readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, I'd like to tell you, if you are looking for an awesome astrologer that can really even predict some things or give you cautions and warnings about what's coming up and really give you some awesome details, I highly recommend you check out Lisa at Lionheart Astrology. That's her business name, and you can find her at www.lionheartastrology.com, and her links are listed below for her email, her Instagram, and her website in the Show More section beneath this video. If you are looking for a great astrologer, you cannot go wrong here. So I highly recommend that you check her out. So I hope you all have a fantastic month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.